Good morning. It is Saturday, June 27th, the 178th day of the year, and we're looking at about 64 degrees here in New London to get your day started. Well, it is a warm start to the day here this morning with temperatures mid 60s to 70 degrees across the state here to get the day started. This afternoon, we'll see highs close to 80 across most of the state, mid 70s to right around 80 degrees. Take a quick look at the radar. Just some very light scattered showers still moving through as that rain that came through last night works its way off to the east. So the rain's about done. Uh, yeah, if you allow me to kind of weather nerd out for a minute here, I want to talk about this big heat wave that's coming over the next week or two and what's causing it. So on the screen now, temperatures on the left. On the right is the upper level winds, the 500 millibar level winds, which most folks would refer to as the jet stream. And this is the pattern we've been in for the last week or so, with predominantly west to east flow across the northern United States. But there's a big change coming. By Monday, this high pressure ridge is going to build up here and develop this pattern. You see the airflow around that high pressure. This is what meteorologists refer to as a ring of fire weather pattern. And this is going to be pulling extremely hot, humid air, right, tropical air right out of the Gulf and pumping it right up into the central United States. So that's what's going to cause the big heat wave here, the high temps over the next week or so. By next Thursday, as that thing kind of continues to work its way off to the east, then you can see it's just pulling hot air all the way up into Canada and back down the east coast. Temperatures are going to be quite a bit above normal. Looking ahead just a little bit, by the 4th of July, it's kind of moved off, and we're starting to get back to a little bit more northwesterly flow in the jet stream, and our temps will get a little bit back to seasonal at least. It's not going to be cool, but more seasonal for July. And then the model runs out to the 11th of July. By that point, the jet stream has completely changed. We're getting northwesterly winds here again, and we'll be back to more seasonal temperatures. Now, there's another big high pressure system starting to work its way over the Rockies, so we'll see what that does as it comes across. But that big change in the jet stream and that ring of fire pattern, as the meteorologists call it, is what's going to drive our high temps over the next week or so. Our forecast for today. Now, the National Weather Service says we still have a chance of showers with a thunderstorm also possible after 1 p.m. Looking at the models, I think most of the rain is going to stay to our south and east. So I think we're going to slide by here today, but there is a chance that we may see some more rain here today. It'll be partly sunny with a high near 78. For tonight, partly cloudy with a low around 62. And for your Sunday, mostly sunny with a high near 84 for your Sunday. The New London Village Council will hold a public hearing on August 10th at 6:30 p.m. to consider a proposed amendment to the village zoning code. This would require submission of an official boundary and improvement survey as part of a complete application for certain zoning requests, including variances and conditional uses, when dimensional compliance, lot boundaries, or the location of structures is at issue. The amendment will also establish survey standards and allow for limited administrative waivers in specified circumstances. They will also consider a proposed amendment which would update the regulations regarding inoperable and junk vehicles. This amendment seeks to clarify the definitions of inoperable and junk vehicles, outline enforcement procedures, and establish standards for the removal and abatement of such vehicles from properties within the village. The full text of the proposed amendments are available at the village clerk's office during normal office hours for public review. One other note, with the extreme heat expected next week, the sanitation department will be starting trash pickup at 6 a.m., so have your trash out early next week. On the calendar today, the luau at the American Legion Post with a luau-themed potluck dinner from 5 until 7 p.m. and entertainment by the Gym Committee Project from 7 to 11. It is open to the public. Well, today is National Sunglasses Day, it is National Onion Day, and National Bingo Day. Taking a look at this day in history, in 1894, Annie Londonderry departed Boston to become the first woman to bicycle around the world. In 1954, the world's first nuclear power station opened in Russia. In 1985, the iconic U.S. Route 66 was officially decertified and removed from the United States highway system. On June 27, 1960, Connie Francis hit #1 with Everybody's Somebody's Fool, making history as the first solo female artist to top the Billboard Hot 100. Well, the answer to yesterday's trivia question, Ricky Gutierrez saw 20 pitches in that one at-bat. Now, today's question, in 1895, the inaugural run of the Baltimore and Ohio Railroad's Royal Blue from Washington, D.C. to New York City was the first American passenger train to use this. What was that first? Well, finally, I'll leave you with this little tidbit for today. The edible dye that they use to stamp the grade on meat is made from grape skins. Well, I'm Steve. Thanks for spending some time with me this morning. I do appreciate you. Hope you have a great day and a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you on the next video.